Hello friends, Coach Bob with you today, and today we are going to be looking into the future to see what the future holds or could possibly hold for BRP. Now we know that the growth of any company requires the ability to change, to adapt, to overcome. It also requires a company keep an eye on their quality control and that sort of thing. So our expectation needs to remain high for BRP, for them to keep that quality control up there. I know that's been a point of contention. We've talked about that in the comments. I'm sure that will continue until it doesn't. Hopefully it won't continue much longer and BRP will get everything all squared away in that department. Now, if you're noticing behind me, I had a comment last video that they were a little distracted by the video behind me. I'm gonna keep that up there. What this is this time, this is the Moto3 race of the Valencia Grand Prix. Moto3 is a smaller CC class. These guys are on smaller bikes and they would smoke any of us even if we were on 1000cc bikes, and they're probably teenagers, go figure. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you right now, take this opportunity to subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. So without further ado, let's talk a little bit about the future of BRP. So BRP, what they have been doing, and this is nothing new, this has been going on since 2016, and in 2016 they said it had already been going on for 5 years. So we're looking at a decade of research and development by BRP in going into the field of electric vehicles. Yes, we have seen the future and it is electric. It is coming. Whether you like it or not, whether you're indifferent to it or whether you're embracing it, the wave of electricity is coming. Electric motorcycles, they are here. Electric three-wheelers are right around the corner, and BRP is going to do a lot with electric vehicles. I just see it coming. No, I've not heard anything from BRP directly. No, I don't have any insider news. What I have done is I have scoured the internet and I've looked and read and read and read on everything that I could find on electric vehicles of what CanAm is doing, what they have done, and what the possibilities of the future are. And I've got to admit, it really is exciting. If you've never ridden an electric motorcycle, let me describe it to you just for a moment. If you've ever gotten in a golf cart and you press the accelerator and you're not quite ready for it and your neck does this little boop, that's a golf cart, people. When I sat on an electric motorcycle and rode it for the first time, when I pulled the throttle back, it was instant torque. It just pulls off the line. It is quite shocking, honestly. There's no noise, there's no grunt, there's no vibration. It just goes. And when it goes in a powerful way. So don't think that just because it's battery powered that it's not going to have any power. So let's talk about the electric Spyder first. So I'm going to give you the English version. I'm not even going to attempt the Canadian, but BRP has partnered with CTA, which is the Center of Technology Advances, and the University of Sherbrooke. Now, these two groups have been working together, and I'll have a video up here of that work in progress and some of the videos that you have. I'll also have links to these articles down below. But they created an electric concept vehicle called the EVS electric vehicle, the EVS 29. It has 16 kilowatt hour battery packs. It has a 105-mile range and a 50 kilowatt motor. At the making of this article, which is several years old, BRP had already invested in excess of $8.6 million US in this project. I would say that BRP is quite serious about the development of a three-wheeled electric machine. But does it end there? And the answer is no. Is BRP looking at developing the Spyder line, changing it altogether quite possibly, or moving into the two-wheeled market? I'm going to say the answer to both of those questions is yes. BRP's Dennis LaPointe, the Senior Vice President of Design, Innovation, and Creative Services, said it is not an if that CanAm will move into the electric world of motorcycling, but when. So they are going to do it. They did say it wouldn't be soon. Now this article was written in the last year, so what is soon? How do they define it? Or are they just playing their cards close to their chest? I don't know. But this year they did an unveiling in Las Vegas of electric motorcycles, two-wheelers. There's the video up there. They look quite powerful, some of them. They look like a lot of fun. But I think if CanAm moves into the two-wheeled electric industry and they can keep that price point low, and by low, I mean low, I'm talking $10,000 to $12,000, which sounds like a lot. When you look at Harley-Davidson Livewire at 30 grand, it's not a lot. I believe BRP is going to do that. I think they're capable of doing that. Why would I say that they were going to jump into the two-wheeled world? Well, BRP recently scooped up the assets of a company called Alta Motors. Now, those of you who don't know who Alta Motors is, that's the company that helped Harley-Davidson design their $30,000 Livewire motorcycle. So obviously, BRP is doing more than just looking. They're putting their money where their mouth is, they're spending it on the right companies, and they're developing things. And they're working, and they're keeping it hush-hush. Now, of all of the things I've told you, there is one thing that excites me more than all of the others combined. And I know you're thinking, Coach Bob, there's no way you're excited about an electric vehicle. There is. There is one electric vehicle that I am super excited of. And it's this right here. Check this out. This is the BRP Side Pod Electric three-wheeler. To me, this looks exactly what I envisioned the people of the future riding around on in the year 2025. Those were the things that as I was watching Speed Racer and these things on TV, and on Saturday morning, the Jetsons, all of these things, this is exactly what I envisioned. And I couldn't wait for the day to hear the whirl of that electric motor and to be able to ride on something ultra modern and cool. I will tell you, if that one doesn't break the bank, Coach Bob would probably have to take the plunge on that one. It just looks too cool. And for me personally, comparing that to the Polaris Slingshot, which is more like a car, you sit in it, not on it. And that's what I like about the BRP Side Pod concept vehicle. You're sitting on it. Just like you ride a Spyder, your side car passenger or your side pod passenger is right there with you. For those in wheelchairs, it resolves an issue for them. Now they have a place they can put their wheelchair, they can take that wheelchair off of that vehicle, and then they can get right off the vehicle and roll around. So having that side pod is really convenient. Plus the fact that it broadens that front wheel span, you're going to have greater storage capacity. I see nothing in this but a win-win for BRP and the community of three-wheeled motorcycle riders, and just generally speaking. Man, the side pod concept vehicle is just super exciting to me, and I can't wait to put my hands on one if they ever release it. So there you have it, a little short video on the future of BRP. You now have seen the future of CanAm, and it, my friends, is electric. But before I go, I want to ask you to do me a favor. One of the things I truly believe in is that YouTube is an online community. And I have a lot of young kids that I coach, and they have YouTube channels. So I'm going to ask you, I'm going to put a link to it right there, if I can, for Nick and Chris. It's a little buddy of mine named Chris. These guys, they are boys. They're boys like when we were boys. They're out doing stuff, and it's crazy. They're having a lot of fun, and I think you will enjoy their antics. So go online, check them out, subscribe to their channel, and just support them in any way that you can. Get your grandkids in there, let them watch. Get your kids in there, let them watch. Let them have some fun online with friends that they've never met. So I also want to ask you, subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, ring that notification bell, all that good stuff. Share it with your friends, share it on your favorite social media, and remember this, until next time, you go out, buy the motorcycle of your dreams, eat right, take care of yourself, and remember, if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. Now you go seize the day, and we'll talk to you real soon.